Hello, MonstersAbound here, and welcome back. Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires, and part 42 of my dicking myself over. Yes, that's right, because last time I took Karrenburg, which was a massive mistake, because now I can't do anything about it, which is quite irritating. I don't... It would take so long to rebel, I don't think it's worth it. I think the best thing to do is just try and pack it with corruption. I think that's what I've got to do. So, with that in, you know what I could do? This is kind of a ballsy tactic. A lot of the issue is the fact that they've got a lot of buildings in Middenheim that are offsetting my corruption. So, if those buildings weren't there, it would help quite a lot. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and take Middenheim. That's my plan. So we're just getting... I mean, fortunately, we've got well, not military. We've got military access with old Malekith. So we're going to go through his territory, and that, I mean, it might rebel, but the problem is that's only provincial instability, and that's going to keep going down. So I suspect it probably won't. I suspect it will probably calm down before it becomes an issue. Ikit is on his way south, and we've got Rasputin keeping our flank secure. Although, do I want to do that? You know what? Pull back to Mornington Crescent, because there's Bretonnians in them Var Hills. So many Bretonnians, so annoying as well. Gonorrhea is heading towards Sartosa, which is getting more corrupt by the day. CM corruption, I think, is increasing about 7%, and I don't really care about any of this, so suck a dick. We've got some other issues. The other issues are Chaos has respawned with a lot of fleets, and that's going to be a bit of an issue. So that's problematic. We are recruiting. Well, I say we are. We currently aren't recruiting anyone, and Ulysses is on his way north to. Well, you know, I said I had a plan, and look how quickly I actioned that plan. So quickly. Kaboom. Gone. Gone. So, that was quick. Good. I wonder who did that. Was it Chaos? Or was it... I mean, it doesn't really matter either way, to be honest. It's gone. So now Skaven corruption should increase faster. In theory. Oh, hello. I don't really... I'm just... Oh. Oh, well. Oh, well, never mind. It's not a big deal. Oh, god damn. God. Do I... You know what? I don't care. I could fight it. You know what? I could win it. You know what? At this point, I'm very much like, I don't give a shit. It's not an issue. I've got everything I need to win. I just need to win. Who the are you? Wait, are you you Norskans? Is that Norskans? Looks like Norskans. What's that flag? It rings a bell. Hello? Non-aggression pact? I don't know. I'm not really invested in any of that, to be honest. Not a big deal. Save us point again, don't care. Although that has now destroyed my my Undercity. Did I get enough corruption? It's all going to pot. It was all going so well. Oh no. Oh no. Well, I mean, if they destroy it, it's not necessarily a big problem. Like if they trash it, I'm like, who cares? Okay, Ikit was wounded. That was silly. It did wipe out a dwarf stack though, so could be worse. Could be worse. Right, plague spawned. Good. Critical failure. Fine. Right. I bet you've probably got some skill points to use, haven't you? You do indeed. Okay, so let's give you some of that. Let's give you Rally. Let's give you Warp Smarts, because our weapon team should be pretty elite. Indeed they are. You've got 3 skill points to spend as well. Earthing, I'm not too bothered by. More Winds of Magic would be good. Magic resistance, and have a tail weapon. Lovely. Okay, what we're doing here. So, let's go with Doom Rocket. It's terrible, but we'll grab it anyway. Doom Rockets never seem to do shit. They always seem to miss. But that's fine. I should have got increased mobility, and I didn't. Slap on the wrist for me. More melee attack. Never a bad thing. Okay, let's go and kill this dwarf stack. I'll just do that. Okay, let's go and... Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to... Okay, let's go back to Mornington Crescent and heal up. Right. Now, one of the nice things here is that we've got a lot of agents hanging around which should be able to pop holes in the wall. So once we've done that, we should just be able to waltz in here. Yep, that'll do it. Okay, let's make it rank 4. So we've secured Sartosa. Right. Let's here. Let's get you. I'm just going to knock you down. We've got the Peg Street pawn shop. Apparently, that gives us little bits that we can sell, which is, I mean, it's all right. I'll take it. Let's get some of those bits going on. Little public order is good. We'll get one of those. Get some defenses as well. Fine. Right. So, if we look at our victory conditions, we should have 7 of the cities that we need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tick. Right. So we just need one more, which is going to be this one. That's right. Now, I know what you're thinking. Wait, isn't that Marathi's city? Yes, it is. It's Marathi's city at the moment. It soon won't be. What's this? Dagger in his armour? Oh, well, sure. So, we've got defences here, haven't we? So let's upgrade them. It's not ideal, but... something like that. Again, it's not a real problem if we actually lose settlements. We just need to everywhere to have over 50% Skaven corruption, which it does for the most part. Now this is increasing by 3 a turn, which is actually fine. And who the fuck are you? The Grayling. Oh, I kind of recognised that, and I was like, I couldn't quite place it. Okay, that's going up, and it will go up faster. So we just need to hold on to... Right, what are our victory cities? Is the Awakening is one of them. Now, Chaos is approaching the Awakening. We are getting defences there. However, let's make sure that we hold on to it. You go there. And how much money do we have? Not a huge... In fact, this is not... It's not ideal. Just get a lot of plague monks then. Good. And, you know, in fact, what we can do is maybe do some of this. So, I mean... Deathglow Bombardiers will be very useful, because Chaos will try and come through the gates. They'll also try and come over the walls. Now, Deathglow Bombardiers on top of the walls won't do very much, but off the walls, while the Chaos Warriors come up and fight, you know, a huge ton of fucking clan rats, that works. Yes, many of our clan rats will die, but who cares? They're clan rats. So we just need to hold on to it while we up our corruption and also move towards Hawatl. Now, taking Hawatl shouldn't be that difficult, It's just going to be a case of holding on to what we've got at the moment, which I think should be fine. I think we've managed to thin out most of the dwarves. So at the moment, it's just chaos is a bit of an issue, and we haven't really had a problem with chaos. I don't think we've actually fought chaos. Most of them have gone over to the Southlands to bug Archon, and the Dark Elves have dealt with them. Now we've kind of got a bit of an issue, but if they, I mean, as long as they destroy all the cities in a province, I don't really care. Because as long as I've got my victory cities, and as long as I've got 50% corruption in all the other cities, it's not a big deal. I don't really care. Now, some people have sort of said occasionally, oh, why don't you do like a conquer the map? And it's because I just don't, I kind of get bored, to be honest. I kind of want to move on to new things. Like, I've had my fun with Escape, and it's been great. We've tried the plague thing. That worked out. Malak is a massive prick. We know that. That's a given. So now I'm kind of like, cool. And of course, we've got the new DLC to play, which I'm looking forward to. So I know some people can do that, like conquer the map thing, but for me personally, it's never particularly interesting. It's not something I particularly enjoy doing. Go on, take Black Light Tower, you cowards. Take it. I don't want it. All yours. Star Tower. Oh, to be honest, that place has been a massive ball ache since the get-go. Okay. Don't really care. Settlement raised. That's fine. Loyalty low. Oh, come on, Sniven. Look, you've even got good shit here. Look at this. Look at this stuff. Look, have a Scarecrow banner. Can't say fairer than that. A War banner. Standard of Discipline. A Razor standard. I'm giving you some Plague Monks to live with. Admittedly, they smell quite bad, but, you know, just get on with it. Okay. Now, this is the problem. Scale corruption is dropping because of buildings and commands. Does this... Buildings and commandments. What? What? But they don't even make the doobry. They don't even make the little warpy doobry thing that the normal chaos... Do they? Pass. Okay, good. Good. This is fine. That's going up 3 a turn. Right. That's good. This is fine. You're almost to there. We don't have enough rats. You can have them. We can probably fend this off, he says. Unsure that he can. Right, Pox Marsh doesn't even... Alright, we'll knock that down. Get the walls. We're probably going to lose the Blood Swamp. Not a major issue, realistically. Okay, let's go and kill you. Because you're there. Oh, no, not you. Not why are you even selected? Just attack that. Right, good. Okay, this belongs to me now. We're going to do that.
Don't disappoint me.
I would hate to do that. Right, come over here. Kill all of them. I mean, I perish to think, if they manage to get 5 or 6 stacks with 2 settlements, how many are they going to get with 3? Probably 20. They're probably going to send 20 stacks of shit at me. I could just see it now. Oh, it's going to be the worst. It's going to be the literal worst. Okay, so we've got corruption. We don't have, because Malekith is doing this batshit thing of like raising and then colonizing. It's just maybe he knows my undercities are there. Maybe he's known all along, and maybe he's just playing the long game. What a bastard! What an absolute bastard! God, Malekith, I hate you. Oh, this is giving me untainted. Oh no, no, no! Get out of here. Okay, is there anything I can do apart from just like? I would prefer. I don't really care, to be honest. Right, okay. Let's just send as many plague monks as possible into this region. Hopefully that'll get the corruption up, which is what we need. Now, what else are we going to have? Right, we've dropped below. Let's keep that. Hopefully they'll go and take that. What about this one? Again, we're probably going to drop down to 4. So what if I just let them have it? You know, what if I'm just like, you know what? Take it. Have it. It's all yours. Chaos is welcome to my settlements, as I like just going on. The clan rats have heard about the chaos invasion. They're like, oh god, thank god we've got walls. Then in comes some like rat officials. They start kicking down the walls. They're like, what the fuck are you doing? It's like, oh, Skrolk ordered it. He said you're not allowed walls. Either you hold chaos by yourselves or you get your ass kicked. Basically, that's how that works. I mean, maybe I don't think Archaon's been killed yet. Basically, I think I invaded before Archaon turned up. And so because I'd invaded before Archaon turned up, the Empire didn't have any armies in the north. They'd sent them all south. And so I think Archaon's been having an easy ride. Normally, he gets his ass kicked very, very quickly. I don't really care about Ubersreich. I'm surprised you're actually all the way through here. Why didn't you take the other... Oh, well, you know what? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Oh, there's so many Bretonnians. Like, guys. Get the fuck out of here. Worst thing is, I probably could have won by now if it wasn't for the fact that I needed. If I'd had. Why are they not attacking my cities? Okay, you can have that. Okay, weird flex that you just left, but whatever. Right, plague spawns, all that kind of good stuff. Blah, settlement raise, right, whatever. Raiding, blah, blah, blah. Right, okay. Can we reach you? Yes, we can. Hello. I'll just bop you. Eat the survivors. I've had enough of fighting dwarves, to be honest. If it was another faction, I'd probably be like, you know what? Let's go for it. But it's gonna be more flipping dwarves, isn't it? Endless stacks of their hairy, stunty little shits running around, making my life a fucking misery. It's 34 turns to rebel. That is so long, it's barely worth the effort. Seeing as everything creates Skaven corruption, let's just suit on with that. Okay, it's going to go up, but slowly. So, I mean, it's not too bad. About 4 turns, and we will have what we need. corruption is fine here, so that's all good. What about here? It's fine. Over here, it's dropping down to... Oh, that's annoying. Let's go and knock down the defences there. Do something like that. You don't have a very big army. I'm going to move you up anyway. Corruption is... Okay, how long is this going to take to drop? Longer than it's going to take for it to increase over there. But this is a bit of an issue because it's dropped down, but they don't seem to want to attack me for some reason. This is also dropping down, I think, because of the increase of chaos corruption. Buildings and commands. Oh, because of course they're... Right, because they're hordes, so it's their buildings causing the... Okay, well that's actually not that bad then.
Watch your back, tail.
That's not... That could be worse. That could be worse. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Let's get 4 of you. A couple of you. That's a train wreck of an army. But it'll be fine. I don't really care about any of that. And Skrolk, I mean, Ubersreich is very much a case of I don't particularly want it. I don't need it. If anything, weirdly, as a Skaven, you probably need to be a bit more picky about the settlements you take, because each settlement you take costs you food. Now, you can get more food by building the warp generator building, and then also doing the commandments. But even then, it's still kind of, you break even. So, unless you're careful, and again, I don't really care if I lose that because it's less settlements that I need to worry about. So, because of that, you kind of have to be a bit more sort of like picky about it and only take the settlements that you actually want and are actually going to benefit you. Whereas most factions just don't care. And it's odd that the Skaven are the one that have to be sort of a little bit more conscientious about what they're taking, which is a bit of a weird flex, really. And it comes down to that food mechanic, which is a good idea in theory. Good, that's taken that out of my hands. So theoretically, I should now have Skaven corruption at 50% everywhere, apart from that one settlement, Karaberg. That's the one. Karaberg should be the only place. Blah, 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 blah. Good. Okay. You know what? Just head back there. Oh, it's kind of slow, doesn't it? What can I do about this? Nothing. Nothing, realistically. There's nothing I can do about this. Because it's... I don't think it borders it. I could be wrong, but I don't think it does. So, they're getting 11 osmosis, but I think you get 11 osmosis from this building. You only get 6. So maybe it is adjacent. Oh, we've got one at Grumberg. Of course, Grumberg... Oh, wait. I can do this. So, what I can do is I can do that. I can knock down you. Right, 5 turns. That should help. It is going up 3% a turn. It will eventually get there. I'm hoping before it drops too badly here. Here is going to be an issue. Buildings and commandments, but there's nothing there. We're going to run out of cash at that rate. We're losing money. For how much are those going to be? Okay, we should be fine. We've still got quite a chunk of cat, to be honest. I can... It's not ideal, but I'm going to get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. You're bringing in units, which should be able to hold the line. I think. Maybe. Or at least retake cities that we lose. You've got plague. To be honest, everything kind of here is fine. Are you... What are you doing anything? You're just chilling.
I must keep my holy vow.
Oh, you're riddled with plague. Okay, sure. Sure. Now we've got lots of... I can't be bothered to sit and sort out skill points, so we're not going to. Okay, now we're just going to sit outside Marathi's house and try to look like we don't want to stab her in the back when we obviously do. So that's going to go up to 6 and then 9 and then hopefully go over 50%. And that should be the last settlement that we need to be over 50%. So that should then tick that objective. And then we just need to take the last city. Now, the nice thing about Huatl is that it doesn't have any fucking defenses. It's got trash there, which should mean it's going to be a very, very easy capture. So in theory, we should be fine. The fact that we don't... I'd kind of left Ulysses down there just in case we did need him. And the same reason I kind of left Tretch up in the north. I said I'd forgotten about it. That's kind of true, but also in my head I was like thinking, if we get another Chaos Spawn, we've got no defences up there apart from Malekith. And Malekith seems to be mostly in the Empire now. So I... Wait, where is Tretch? Did I forget about him? Oops. He's probably fine. We'll find him in a second. He'll be right. Oh, God. So many Bretonnians. Like, just die. Come on, guys. Just die. I've got shit to do. Okay, you're all over the place. That's good. You're burning that stuff. That's fine, I think. Yeah, go on, take Fuming Serpent. If you take Fuming Serpent, it's not an issue anymore. Do it. Undercity at Schwarzhaften, Ancient City of Quintex, Plague, blah, 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 blah. So much boring. Ikit's back as well. Good. Where is Tretch? Is he over here? Why am I not being notified about you? That's weird. Because I've still got Lord Not Moved, but apparently maybe it thinks he's an agent? Because I'm not being notified. Oh, maybe I am being notified. I'm just skipping the... That's probably it. I'm just skipping the notifications, aren't I? Ah, it's fun. We have fun. Good. Okay, let's slow down to 2% a turn. That's not ideal. That's not ideal, but in 5 turns we will have more corruption there, which is fine. Okay, Altdorf is fine. Altdorf is not in a position to be threatened, so we're okay there. You're still recruiting for a turn. I'll leave you to do that. Let's get a Plague Priest. Exactly. With a Vermintide is always good. Evasion. Definitely Plague. We'll pop you in that army. I mean, it's not the most balanced army in the world, but it'll do what I need it to, which is to hold off chaos long enough for me to do what I need to do. Okay, so everything's fine there. Hagreef is okay. We've actually got defences here. 77, so that's all good. We've lost Blacklight Tower, that's fine. Ah, shit. Why do they not want to attack me? Do they think it's ruins? Oh, no. That's a problem. That is an issue. There's nothing I can do about it either. I'm hoping they come back and burn it to the ground. That'd be nice. If they could do that, that'd be great. That would be fab. Blah, blah, blah. I don't really care about any of that. Okay. Let's go and retake Bill Bailey. Unless Lockyer takes it first. Which, if he does, not a big problem. To be honest, I think if... this is the annoying thing, because at the moment I'm just waiting for my corruption to tick up, and now it won't in those provinces. I was really... if I had the trade settlement mods, I could have won by now. I could have just given those settlements to other people and then just taken Huatl and done. Whoa, that's a lot of artillery, Grombrindle. Do you need that many cannons? That's a cry for help. I mean, mind you, looking at the sheer number of archers Bretonnian seems to be fielding at the moment, I think, you know, maybe Bretonnia took a head wound and now thinks they're wood elves? It would explain a lot. Ah, Lothar! Lothar, come on, buddy. Come on, Lothar, you know you want to. Okay, that solved that problem. Fingers crossed Lothar wants to burn my goddamn city to the ground. Good. Right. Tick, tick. Settlement raise, that's fine. Karabakh, 48%. Right, that should climb to 50 next turn. Now, assuming Lothar wants to take this, which I'm more than happy to let him. You know, I will let him take that city. I will not stop him. Come and take it, buddy. You know you want it. It's right there. Oh, it looks so juicy. It looks so tasty. Come on, take it. Take it. You know you want it. Is it? I mean, you shouldn't like get to the end of a campaign and be like hoping chaos burns one of your cities to the ground. Oh, it's Malekith himself. Look at that. That's got to be a weird flex, isn't it? Like when you're going, come on, do it. Burn it to the ground. Come on, you jerk. It's a weird flex. But I think fucking Helmgart every single time. Every single time. To be honest, some of these might actually be dropping. They seem to be okay. I mean, we managed to increase scathing corruption across the Empire pretty well, thanks to our Undercities. The fact that Malekith started burning to the ground was less ideal. If he'd just taken the cities, no problem. But he seemed to want to burn them out first, which was kind of upsetting. Malekith. He's been a right bellend. I'm never going to trust him again. Honestly, you think you can trust the scary man with third-degree burns with a big spiky helmet? You really can't. He's really got some issues. He's got a chip on his shoulder. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Guys, what the hell are you doing? Honest, what? Are you just trying to upset me? Blah, 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 blah. I mean, you're like within attack range, and you've just decided not to. It's got no defences. There's nothing there. It's ripe for the taking. It's literally dripping with juicy moistness. You complete bastards. Let's recolonise you. Is that going to be an issue? It's dropping down to 61%, but that's still okay. So now Karaberg should be 50.2. Bosh. Now, if they could just burn Hotek's column, then we can take Coatl and jobs are good. So, right, fingers crossed. Everyone just, hope that Chaos want to burn my completely defenceless capital city to the ground. Come on, lads. Come on, I believe in you. I believe in the power of Chaos. Oh, thank God for that. I was slightly worried they wouldn't. I was getting to the point where I reckon they're just going to sit outside and just bait me. The mocking laughter of the Chaos Gods. They're like, we're not going to do it. You won't win if we don't. But no, finally, they have done me. They've done me good. Right. Okay, that should mean we've got 50% corruption across all owned provinces. Lovely. And now, finally, as the piece de la resistance, we're going to trash Marathi's walls. That's what she said. We're going to declare war on Marathi, and I don't even care. And yeah, why not? The climactic final battle of the campaign. Nail-biting stuff. Who will win? The vast hordes of Ulysses, or a tiny, very, very, very beaten up garrison of Dark Elves behind some very broken walls? It could go either way. Let's be honest. Have you? Are you sure? I've killed enough people today. I've got not. This isn't a good formation. Why did you line up?
Battle loses its savor.
Well, yes, I can imagine it would. You fucking lunatics. You're just queuing for death. Just get it over and done with, would you guys? Okay, well, it's just a death hag, just chilling there. Good. Well, I mean, to be honest, the guy who said he'd killed enough and decided to run away probably had the right idea. So we've moved our forces up. We're taking a little bit of fire, but I mean, it's not really much of a. The Dark Shards. And Dark Shards are a great unit, don't get me wrong, but we're going to drop a plague on them, and then they're going to spontaneously just combust. Pop, 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 pop. Once you pop, you can't stop. Like, they literally just explode into blood. And just disappear in a cloud. It's the best thing ever. Fantastic. Okay, well, they're mostly gone. The Death Hag has bravely been holding the line. But for how much longer is not... I mean... Not... No. Yeah, no, she's half the woman she used to be. Good. Okay, fine. So now we're going to charge because, you know... Why not? Did you come back? Is it? Is that because your head came off? Idiot. Jesus. Okay, these guys. What a bunch of goons. Okay, so we've got some Black Ark Corsairs here. Now, I love the Warp Fire Throwers. The Warp Fire Throwers are very situational, but let's get the Warp Fire Throwers in here, you know? Let's let them vaporize a bunch of Black Ark Corsairs, and that should be fairly straightforward for them. So while the hordes of Scavendom, as Ulysses himself, chasing after. So while they're doing that, we're going to bring in the Warp Fire Throwers, and we're going to roast these guys alive. Unfortunately, the Poisoned Wind Mortars get wind of this, literally, because they're Poison Wind, and they decide that they're going to ruin the Warp Fire Throwers' day. So that's disappointing. I really wanted to use my Warp Fire Throwers, and the Poison Wind have ruined it. So thanks, guys. Thanks so much. Never mind. I mean, what we could try and do is actually herd them back towards the Warp Fire Throwers. So in comes some clan rats. The Black Ark Corsairs spot this and decide to run in the opposite direction. Oh. The Poison Wind Mortars are still trying. But fortunately, they are being herded back in the right direction, and there's the Warp Fire Throwers. Oh, it really is, isn't it? It's absolute chaos. Ah, but so good. Well, got a wee bit incredibly messy towards the end of that campaign, but we did it all the same. Thank God for that. Oh. Well, that was a hell of a campaign, wasn't it? I mean, the play kind of works, but Malekith... I really tried to get Malekith on side, and it just never worked, did it? I feel like I really tried. Never mind. We got there in the end, even without Malekith's help. And at least we weren't at war with him, so that was something, I guess. But I really don't like that needing 50% Skaven corruption across all your provinces. That is an absolute horrible mechanic, victory condition. So I'm glad we don't have to deal with that anymore. Anyway, obviously we've got a new campaign, probably started already if I've done my maths right. So looking forward to starting that one. But until then, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.